Sunday! It's coffee chat time. So grab a cup of coffee. I have the best cold brew. It's Stoke Cold Brew out of somewhere in the Pacific Northwest, I think. Anyway, they've got the best marketing, the best coffee. And I invite you to also have a cup of coffee, of tea, of juice, and let's chat. I miss doing this with you. And I've played with Facebook Live a little lately, but I'm also very curious. Do you like Facebook Live? Not just me, but generally speaking. Do you want me to do something once a week? Do you want me to do these coffee chats more regularly? So simply hit reply at the end of this and just send me some feedback because I'm very curious and I love doing them for you. And today I'm going to dive right in, and I have three main things and two big announcements at the end. So I have 5 things, but I'm going to fly through the first couple. Wait for number 3 and then definitely listen to the announcements at the end because they're cool. So the first thing I want to share is confidence, and I want you to check your confidence, and I want you to also understand that, picture a scale, I should say. And I think a lot of times, for myself, this is what I was realizing, that I think that I'm, really confident and almost too confident sometimes. Like, I don't want to show up too confident, so then I hold back. And, even if people would never notice that interacting with me, I feel it, and that's more important. So I want you to check in, make sure that you are fully expanding your confidence. So when I start to come up with these things to share, I'm not just pulling them out of the sky randomly, though I kind of am, because I start to feel things and then life starts to present support around them. And so as soon as I started to have these thoughts around confidence, a webinar showed up in my inbox from someone that I follow that was all on confidence. So then the Olympics started, and I swear every interview that I watched, the athlete was talking about confidence and mindset, and I was so confident going into that race. And we can all be that confident. We can all be as confident and as in our minds in a strong way as the Olympic athletes, just because we may not have the bodies and the talents of them. But, they're normal people. They just train really hard. And maybe they have some genetic advantages too, but we won't get into that today. And that's really the main piece on confidence. I shared a Facebook Live too on that. Number 2, planners, schedulers. So this showed up to me. I always have got, I guess the last 4 years or so, the $1 planners from Target on New Year's Day. They put them out, and they're just month by month, and they actually worked really well for me for the last couple years. But this year mine started to fall apart. That was actually after I realized I needed to get probably something a little better, and then it started to fall apart, and I was like, all right, I get it, universe. I need a new planner. So I went to Target, got a new planner. It's the Day Designer. So with the Day Designer, there's room for goal setting, which is really cool. And I'll just open this real quick. The cool part, I think my favorite part, is that it has the top 3 for the day. And then it also has, next week, what rolls over. It has gratitude, which I also really love. It's, so easy to tell yourself you should feel gratitude every day. But, I see that and I literally think of something. So up your scheduler, up your planner. And if you use your phone and laptop, that's great. Some people can do that, but I just worry that what if everything crashes, which it could, especially with my phone, because I don't keep the memory up to date. So planners to me are like so much safer. And the number 3 thing here, belief systems. Beliefs. What are your belief systems like? What are you believing in? And some of these things have been with you since you were a child, and your brain really starts to form, I think, from ages like 1 to 10. So if you think back to, when you were a kid, what was drilled in, really, like these deep grooves of thinking as a child that now are showing up, and they can hurt or harm you. And that's what it's all about when you start to really get into why you're not getting what you want in your life. Usually it has to do with your habits. And what are your habits? Well, they're stemming from your beliefs. And what are your beliefs? They're stemming from your thoughts. So when I was starting to feel this and think this, bam, again, more webinars show up in my inbox and on Facebook, all about the brain. And even then I wasn't really certain what these interviews would be about. And then I listened, and it's exactly what I'm talking about. So it's just crazy when you can hone in on something you need or want, and then it shows up. And that's what it's all about. And I hope that some of this content at least is making sense. Even if you're watching this months from when it actually was released, that's usually when information will find you right when you need it. So with these beliefs, I want you to check your thoughts, knowing that thoughts are a lot easier to shift around than belief systems and beliefs. And a belief is simply a thought you think all the time. What are you thinking about all the time? Like, you are truly your thoughts. So take the next few moments, or as soon as this is over, maybe you're taking a note now, like, what are my beliefs? And it took me a while for this to really sink in, and I finally got it, because it was like, yeah, I get it, beliefs. I get it, beliefs. And then one day I was like, oh, beliefs. So what are some beliefs that are holding you back? And can you create a statement to kind of flip them around? And this is just the start of me talking about this, because I'm actually really fascinated, and like I stated already, and I will be sharing more because this is crucial. I've seen it come up in clients and even in random conversations lately. So we'll do some more brain talk. But until next time, I've got 2 big announcements, less than a minute to share. And first one, you want to go to Mexico? January, not June. January, when it's cold, maybe where you are. Join myself and my good soul sister friend, Melissa. She lives in Minneapolis. We actually met through our yoga training in Mexico. So Tulum, Mexico, January the 14th through the 21st. And we're going to do yoga. We're going to meditate. You can ride bikes. You can go see the Tulum ruins. You're going to be fed yummy organic local food. You'll have a beach cabana. You have beach beds. We're going to make malas. You have bar, you have fitness, you have boot camp classes that I'll lead every day. So it's really, and this is just, I'm sure that's just half of the stuff, if that. So let me know if you're interested, because we're totally filling up right now. And other big announcement is the end of October, very soon. I have a big free interview series. And I haven't said much about this, but it's my big project right now. And I'm just super pumped to share it with you. So just know that it's been said, and even if you forget about it, your brain is going to capture this data and remember it later. But a huge interview series of all sorts of teachers and athletes and entrepreneurs that are using yoga, meditation, exercise, and holistic ways to do things even better, even more elevated in this life. So anyway, until next time, thank you so much. This was a long one today. I wanted to play catch up, and hopefully you had the time this Sunday to share it with me. Until next time, please hit reply if I can help you. If you have any, just, hey, I want to share this with you. I love hearing any and all. So have a fabulous Sunday. Namaste.